Hey folks, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Charlie. It is Monday, May 13th, 2019. It's about 8:45 in the morning, and I'm in Locking Out. I'm over here at Oberez Park, and I'm here in front of City Hall. I got here. There's my trusty steed. Yay, trusty steed! Poor bike gets a real workout on that road that I take that you guys see that's kind of desolate. So I've gotten more than definite use out of this bike already. Well, it's Monday, day after Mother's Day. I trust and hope that you all had a wonderful Mother's Day. You got to see or spend time with grandma, auntie, mom, and friends that are mothers or soon to be mothers. And if you didn't get a chance to spend time with your mom, if mom's not around, then hopefully at least you got to spend time thinking about mom like I did. My mom long left me when I was 19 years old, so in a very most horrible death. She was about my age when she passed away, and I was like 19. So it was pretty terrible how I found out, and how I found out she passed away was most gruesome. So I spent, just thinking about all the things that she did, everything that she sacrificed, how hard of a life she had with me in raising me and us for a year and a half, almost 2 years on the lam. Ditching my father because my dad was very abusive to my mother, mainly to my mother, but to me also. So I must have changed kindergarten schools, and I remember one time I was in LA, Lawndale, Hawthorne. Two schools in LA, one in Lawndale, one in Hawthorne, and then finally we settled in El Segundo, which I don't know if my dad couldn't find us anymore or if he just gave up, but that's where we settled. And sacrificed a lot. Like I said, I had childhood asthma, and back then asthma was pretty hard. There wasn't really any good medications, but the best medication that there was a steroid called prednisone, and I'm sure many of you have heard prednisone. Prednisone is it's a fantastic steroid. I mean, it's used for arthritis, cancer, asthma. I mean, it's used for it's got a million uses, but the side effects are really terrible. Do you all remember Jerry Lewis? When Jerry Lewis got sick, and then he puffed up like a great big bounce house balloon. He was on prednisone. And it's one of the many side effects it does to you is it makes you gain weight. It really messes with your metabolism. I mean, I'd have an asthma attack maybe 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and the next thing you know, my mom's taking me to the emergency room, and I'm getting shots after shots, adrenaline, suspirin, epinephrine. I'm getting an IV syringe push. I'm getting oxygen treatments from the bird machines. I've done this all so much. My mom couldn't work a regular job, 9-to-5 job, so because my asthma, because at any given time, especially in school, I'd have an asthma attack, she'd have to drop work and take me to the doctors. I've been almost in every area hospital around Los Angeles County, Wright Memorial, Harbor Hospital, Torrance, Hawthorne, UCLA, USC, Children's Hospital. I've been at Chalk, Kaiser. One doctor wrote a paper on me, I believe. I've been through world-renowned pediatricians. I even had a psychiatrist in Beverly Hills one time because at one point they actually thought my asthma was psychosomatic. So every Wednesday I would go and see this shrink in Beverly Hills. I remember it was just like 3 blocks away from Rodeo Drive. But it was cool because I like seeing who was cool. And after that, my mom would take me to go get a pizza bagel. When I was younger, there was a small franchise called Bagel Nosh, and it was a bagel store, kind of like Einstein Bagels. And they would make sandwiches, and my favorite was pizza bagels. So my mom would always, after the doctor, after our session, my mom would always take me to the Bagel Nosh, and I'd get a pizza bagel. And then one day, my mom just bought the can of pizza sauce and onion rings, cheese, or pepperoni and tomato sauce and cheese and bagels, and I started making my own pizza bagels at home. That was awesome. But I thought about my mom yesterday, and then I caught Mark's live stream last night, and the poor guy. I heard when he announced to our group that his mother's gonna be in a home. It's so sad. It sucks, and I understand what he's going through. Um, he's got so many things. He's got so much. His mother's his main obligation, and then invisible people. And he's just, I don't know. I feel sorry for him. I love him like a brother. He's such a good person. He doesn't deserve to be having to struggle with this conflict that he's got right now on his plate. But we all have those kind of conflicts. I always, as a child, I daydream and pretend and role play that it's years later. I'm married. I have kids, and I'm coming back to the house, and I'm showing my new family and my children. This is where your daddy grew up. These are the trees that your grandma planted. This is where daddy used to play cars with his friends. We used to go play hide and seek over here. This is that's what I used to fantasize, and that's what I had hoped as an adult, and that's what I wanted to aspire to as an adult. I wanted to be able to have a family, have my mom around my wife and my children so she could see her grandchildren, and then take care of my mother in her old age. But alas, it just didn't work out that way. And I guess God needed her more than I needed her, so she passed away when I was 19. So yeah, that wasn't easy. I didn't cry or do anything. I don't think the shock really hit me until about maybe a year later, when I was already in Florida and I was at work. And I had a bit of a panic attack, and I realized that I was really alone. I mean, that was it. I was really on my own. No more mom. That was it. Nobody else mattered. I'm living with her cousin. I'm living with my cousin and her husband and my new baby cousin and my newly soon to arrive baby girl cousin, but it just wasn't the same. I was alone. But, life's not an assured thing. So, that's why I say, put on your pants and slide on the ice. Because you just never know, Kiss your loved ones goodbye in the morning, off to work you go, and then ne'er to return. So, we just never know. Make every moment that you possibly can. Enjoy every second, every moment, because you just never know if you're going to return or someone else is ever going to return. I don't know. Well, go to work here. I got here early because I like to get here to work early. I've always been. I got that from my mom. I'd get to school early and get a chance to play with my friends before class started, and I get to work on an average early. I got here a little bit earlier, so I stopped off at McDonald's and had a cup of coffee and rested a little bit and just walked up here. Thank God there's a McDonald's in here where I can get coffee. I like my Starbucks. But sometimes I like McDonald's coffee because it has that old-fashioned percolator taste to it. It's a very different taste from Starbucks. kind of weird how to describe. And I think sometimes the coffee smells and tastes better at McDonald's. Maybe it's just because I've been drinking Starbucks for so many years now, and that I work there, and I don't know. But I like McDonald's coffee. And it's a few cents cheaper by about almost 50, 60 cents, so not bad. Well, my friends, I'm going to let you go. It's overcast. We're supposed to be getting kind of some, I think, rain in the LA County area Thursday, but that's the newly done City Hall. And Target is that gray building right there. And yours truly sitting right here on the bench in the square or courtyard with my trusty steed. All right, my friends. Well, I won't be able to post this until I get home this evening. So, you folks take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another, be kind to each other, help one another. Make today count, make every day count. Kiss your loved ones, family, children, spouse, significant other. Try to let them know every day that you love them no matter what. And if your kids do something, let's not be so hard. Don't coddle them, but you never know. We live in a little bit scarier world. It's always been a scary world, but it's just a little bit more scarier now. Not much significant, but anyway, my friends. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing, what we're doing, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification button. Tell your friends and family about me, about us, and what's going on, how far I've come. And I will talk to you soon, and I will upload this video when I get home this evening. Maybe around 8 o'clock. So, anyway, my friends, I will talk to you later. I love you all. Take care. Bye.